going on as anyway. Flat out. What are you at? Maybe a farm somewhere, eh? Just gonna farm some now. Oh. What are we working to, eh? No, I wasn't done today, it was off today. It's fuck all playing Farm Sim. They're nice. They're nice now. I hope not to bring a few more DLCs in. They need to bring a few, like they need to bring some more matches into like the the other versions of the match, the other versions of Fence and stuff like that. But I hope now like they'll update a lot of the tractors in the game, because think about it, even to say make it a small bit more realistic, to open the doors and shit like in the tractors. You make it a little bit more fucking interesting. No, because during the other night I joined you. Yeah, he was giving out about that. Yeah, when you all kicked him, he was giving out about that. Pending off to brought a few more fucking proper silage equipment into the game. They bring out what?
Red Rock trailer is next week.
What's supposed to be out in the next week or two?
Red Rock trailers.
Oh, are they? Oh, that'd be fucking good. Not too bad. And where did you see that? Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, because it's like more silage trailers. I want to no. They can bring them in because they brought the the trail silage harvester. They've brought one into the match. I want them to bring the JF version into it. The bigger version. It's just a bit too small. If they brought the bigger version of that, they need to bring in some older tractors, like say some of the older Valtras, some of the old cases. They have to bring in a few New Hollands, like the old ones and some of the new ones. Yeah, some of the new ones, like the TMs. Yeah, and the TMs and stuff like that. They brought a few of them because they've proven that they can bring a lot more vehicles in, because if they've got the license for Matthew Ferguson and New Holland and Case, do you know what I mean? They've got it now. There's mods. They might as well start bringing them in. Like there's the Fiat was it 190. They can bring that in. Like fair enough. I've seen all the ones on the mod contest. All they have to do is tone them down a small bit, because and I know a lot of the tractors in the mod contest have windows and doors can open, but sure they've proven that with the Matthew Ferguson pack they can the doors and windows can open, so it's not that impossible. They're just being fucking and today too. What have they brought out? They've brought what? Is it 3 DLCs? Is it? Yeah. Or is it 2? 2. Like this time last year, they had about 4 or 5. Do you know what I mean? They'll bring fuck all out. Well, yeah. No, but like even if yeah, that's true. But even though they should definitely get a few more mods into the game, to be a bit more fair for the console version. Like they bought a nice bale trailer, you know, the what you call it? It's the Malone bale trailer. The one you can fit 6 on. Yeah, that's a nice one. But they've brought a few nice things onto it, like. They need to bring. Yeah, go on, yeah. If I had a PC here, I would, you know, bring a few more things onto it, like, cause like they can definitely do it. Like they've brought some nice equipment onto it. They need to bring a new bait handler, like the single one and the double bait handler, ones with straps. I know it doesn't feel realistic, but at least the baits won't fucking fall off. And you know, hey, they need to bring, you know what they need? John Deere's. They need to bring classes. Actually, Pat, do you know Pork? What's his name? What's his last name? Pork. I say yeah, he's got the last name, same last name as you. He's working with you there a while ago. Yeah, do you know him? Yeah, he was working with us for a little while, and then he kind of packed it in. Because there was one fella he didn't. He was working with Linsky, yeah, he didn't, but he's just there was one fella he did not like, Brian. He did not like him at all. Fucking hated the cunt. No, he didn't like Brian, one of the lads that were with us. He's the most dopey cunt. He'll come to work and he won't eat nothing. He'll stand around and do nothing. And he loves giving fucking orders where he's not even, do you know what I mean? He's not even in charge of us. And he just pisses us all off. Like, sure, like Pork, he'd be fucking flat out working. I'll be out flat working. And then there's actually a fella here. He's in his 60s and he's fucking flat out working, like. And he's doing more than this stupid cunt that he's just in his early 40s, like. And he'll come to work and he won't eat nothing. And comes to work late and everything. I do, yeah, sure. He's fucking. I tell you, he's some amount of fucking land, the cunt. And he's a big fucking house. Oh, he's a massive house. He's fucking shit ton of horses. Fucking absolutely hate them. And his old fella has a fucking fine tractor as well. Fucking nice John Deere. What did you bail from, do you? Oh, not too bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, the 2CX. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's on about getting a new tractor. I think he's on about getting a tractor himself, like. You know. He's a sound fella. He's a sound fella. No, he's not bad. He gets tick if you don't fucking do the work, he'll get fucking annoyed. Like, in fair enough, yeah, I wouldn't blame him, like. But fuck me, like I said, he's good crack to be around, like when he's in good humour. You know. He pays like on time, no bother. It's just the money isn't the best. But it'll do for the time being now, because I might go looking for something else after this, because the work will soon, you know, dying out. Because it's seasonally work, do you know what I mean? Because once it gets very wet and fucking icy, you're wasting your fucking time. Do you know what I mean? Doing a bit now. I was just talking to one of the lads that I work with. He usually does a bit of baiting and wrapping for a few lads around. It's easier than I thought it would be. Like, it's just a joystick. It's easy enough. It's just his one is a bit. You know the old button to when you lift it up and to cut. What's the one is that again? You know the red button on it. Yeah. Yeah. But she fucking keeps seizing on that. That's the only fucking problem with that fucking machine. It just seizes up like a cunt. Yeah, like say now if you want to lift the arm down, the arm will not go down sometimes, and it's a fucking cunt. And that's McHale fucking rapper as well. But you're like, I was talking to one of the lads from McHale. It's that happens like with the joysticks. Ah yeah, but sure. Fucking does the job. But fucking funny one that is. Your man was drawing them into me. The one the fellas were doing a bit of rapping for. And fucking what's called it? The fucking your man, the fella was doing the bane with, like, the fucking bait went straight into the water, straight into the river. That was funny enough though, because it came out like your man brings the bail out and says, "What the fuck's with this bail? It seems to be awful fucking, it seems awful mucky like compared to the rest of them." And sure, the fucking bail went into the fucking water. It was hitting enough ground, the one we were on, like, it was a cunt. That hitting ground is a bastard bit of a bastard. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's a cunt. Oh, that's a cunt. And that's what happened to him as well, the fucking bail. It was rolling down and he just turned in, like. Yeah. Oh, them cunts will roll, alright. They get a chance to fucking roll, they'll roll. Alright, it's good crack. I wouldn't mind doing a bit of pit now, just to get used to that. You know. Just handy, you know. It's just handy to get, you know, to learn all that shit, you know. Now, like, you know, definitely for work or anything like that, it's just handy. You know, for any bit of work, like if you're looking for work or anything like that, you'll have the experience on it, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can hear it in your voice. I know you going to the plough this year. Huh? I might go on. Check. Oh, is that way? Is the Grassman selling a TW this year? Do you know what? It'd be fucking. But I would fucking win it though. Bit too powerful, but hey, think about it. If you get a fucking free tractor out of it all, you won't complain. Do you know? It'll save you a couple of thousand, you know, save you fucking money anyway. Oh, done to the balls, and that's the thing about it as well, it'll be done up, like, and all you have to do is then keep it clean and just keep it running. Oh, stop. What I say, what, 150? Yeah. Which isn't bad, like, you know, like, if you think about it, like, well, no, the mic, if it's £1, they'll probably just keep to €1 to make it fair. That's it. Because at the end of the day, like, they still, I say it's £1 up the north and then the euro down here. Which, hey, have a £5 on you, or €6, 6 tickets. Oh yeah, that's the thing, like, it's off it's early. Which is it'd be nice to fucking win it though. That was a lovely old casino, like it fucking was clean. I actually, do you know the Twisted Fate? Yeah, I have that and I was watching it and when they put it all together. It looked fucking wet. Awesome, yeah. And the fucking woman driving as well. The Kirsty Ward, she's a fine kid. Fine kid. Are you gonna farm some? Yeah, go on there, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, yeah. It depends what he was fucking using it for, like, you know. If you think about it, Sorry, go on, yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah. But like at the end of the day, like sure, like if you watch, they was using that machine as well before the raffle. Do you know what I mean? So she had done a few hours already on it, like a few hours already on it. You know. Still, even if it was only one small thing, like at least you know you can send it back to Grassman and they'll fix it for nothing. Like. Do you know? Oh, is it going to console? I really hope, because I'm just saying, like, so far Farm Sim have done pretty well. Like they've brought the trail mower, they've brought a load of nice mowers. They've bought a nice couple. They brought the wrapper back. You know the Ursus. They bought new wrapper. Then they bought the Kuhn baler wrapper. They've bought a few nice equipment onto it, like just a few more things. Like I want them to bring out McHale. I know well they won't, but it's something another kind of something similar to the McHale. You know.
Do you know what the problem with this game is?
Yeah.
People don't have just enough room then to download any more mods.
Yeah. Like at the end of the day, like I think if you're going to stick to say silent, like at the end of the day, I don't bother downloading any of them seeders at all because I don't like the only thing I'm going to seed is grass or maybe canola or something like that or corn for this for the hay for hay like yeah. But that's all. Like cultivators don't bother using cunt things. I just get the cultivator or the seeder that directly drills it in, like it cultivates as well. Like I don't bother to download that. The only things I really download are the forage harvesters, the tractors, the manure spreaders, the slurry tankers, the loading wagons, the windrower, the tedder, the mowers, the balers, the wheel loaders, and like say the the feeding wagons. Do you know what I mean? And maybe a telehandler. That's all I really download, like.
Maybe a few slurry tankers.
Oh, yeah, a few slurry tankers. Like that's what they need to bring in. Like they could bring in definitely a few slurry tankers.
Yeah.
Like I think if they're going to bring, at the moment, the only one I want from say the forage harvesters is kind of a JF, even something similar to the JF, because they can never bring it in, and definitely say for mower wise, probably bring say the trailed mower or even say the butterfly mowers. What's the thing? Do you know how it's all opened and it doesn't put them into rows? You know the thing to put them into rows. What's that called again? Not that it's for the thing back on the back of the mower. I can't think of the name of the. Yeah, if they brought the mower with that in, it would be very handy. And even the Big M would be nice. I want the Big M because they can bring the Big M into it. Because one thing, it's a Krone, and they had it in the previous in 2013.
I'd say now in 2000, the next FS19
Yeah, because now definitely with all the mowers that finish, because it shows that everyone loves the trails mower. You know, the butterfly mowers are always kind of going to come into the game. Next year for the next farm sim, they'll definitely have to have a few wrappers, and definitely the bale wrap. You know, the bale wrapper. They'll definitely have to make that into it. There's a few things they need to bring in, like, cause think about it, what they're thinking now. Where they're based? They're based in Germany, isn't it? I think yeah. Like think about it, like them countries, like same in America. You know, they're all harvesting crops and stuff. They don't do silage like we do. They need to be thinking of all the reasons of the world of this world, like what they say home. Alright, so we need to say here, alright, we have a load of big machinery for doing crops for a lot of the other countries, but like for England and Ireland, you know, you gotta think and say, oh, these books want silage. You know, it's basically what we do around here. Like, yeah, we do the food crop, you know, they do a bit of wheat and canola, or, you know, oilseed rape and shit. But they need to bring a bit more into it. Out of all, they say the loading wagons, 1, 2, 3, this is what, 5? Just maybe bring another one of them in. The windrowers, maybe I like the very small one they brought in. I really do like that because it's you know, brings you back to the olden kind of style. It definitely suits the small Matt Ferguson as well. But they need to probably bring in another windrower. Tether, maybe. Probably bring in one. Balers, I don't know. Well, balers, I think the only one really they need is I want a McHale wrapper, a McHale just a baler, and the fusion. I'd love to see the fusion in, because that would look well in the game. But I really hope now they're bringing in a few silage trailers as well, because I was really happy though they brought in, which ones were they in? What ones did they bring in again? They brought in the Brohan, that's not a bad silage trailer. The Smith, I really like that. I really like the number plate on the back of it. It's an Irish number plate, 171. I know it's just Kerry, but it's a nice kind of touch. And the Ace. What's the Ace? Yeah, they were nice as well. Yeah, they're nice. But they need to bring in a few more, like. Yeah, because because if you think about it, like all that to do, like it'd be easy enough to do if you kind of say, you know, for PC, fair enough, you have all these different control panels. But even if they, one thing that they should bring is the steering wheel for the consoles. You know, like that, it's not that hard to do. And what else, like, say for your, you know, for the D-pad, you know, like the up and down, like fair enough, that's for or like, which ones? Oh, say if you press say like R1 and say options, and it brings up a different menu or something like that, to bring up say to, you know, open doors and other shit. Like they should do that, but sure they won't. But they really need to think what the audience need. Definitely for the console versions now, they need to start thinking out the box. To just kind of put say stuff like say select something here, I need to select this to do this, and then just does it, like just make it a bit easier for the console versions, because it's a bit unfair, like where we get
they need to focus more on.
Well, yeah, they're doing too much focus on PC, because at the end of the day, like although I got PC versions, like they're getting all these different maps and mods and everything nearly every fucking week, where we barely get probably maybe 1 or 2 mods, and day, maybe a month, maybe every third week. Do you know what I mean? We might get the odd, maybe every week we might get a small mod. But they're shit mods, like, you know. You know, I hope not. Yeah. And that's a pain in the ass, like it's not really. Yeah, the masses were nice now. They're very nice. And I'm glad that they brought the two-wheel version of it. I like that. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like, not every fucking farmer has a fucking four-wheel drive tractor. For fuck's sake. Yeah. Oh, it's pure stupid. Like, I like the old Massey. Like, it's very, look, it suits it definitely. Like, I'm on what map is this now? I'm on Cobra, isn't it? Yeah, it's Cobra Park Farm. Like that's, you know, I think this is a nice map because you got nice flat house in it and everything. Like. And one thing now they need to bring in is definitely another Irish map because they've only one Irish map on it. It's okay, but if they're going to bring an Irish map into it, the Slash's house in Cobra Park Farm, that needs to go into the Irish map because I think it's one of the nicest slats in the game. Like, and did you see? Sorry, go on, yeah. No, 1 year. What are you gonna say? But you see that new map they brought in? It was a complete login map. It looked shit. Who gives a shit about forestry? Yeah. What? Yeah. And yeah. But in the way it goes, well, they have to listen to their fans. Now, in some ways they do, like, cause definitely like with silent trailers and stuff like in the Trail Harvester, it's bringing a bit more Irish to it, like. But sure, like the Fortuna, never heard of it. I've heard of a Fleagle trailer in Ireland, like, but the Fortuna, no, never heard of them. And these IT run, no, like the IT runner pack, like one thing, that's stupid, pure stupid, like. You know,
they bring out mod standards, it's not even real brands.
no, like,
No, that's just stupid. It's a new transport box.
yeah, I know, I like the idea of it, but it's just, here and there.
Out of all the transport box brands, like Fleming, Cashman, all that,
Yeah,
they bring out Joskin. Joskin don't even make transport boxes.
yeah, I know.
Stupid.
Like the bait handler now, it's done by okay, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Something plus. Like that's a nice bait handler, but I don't even think that's a real company. Like they could have like, fucking Fleming or something like that. For fuck's sake. Mm.
It's too much focus on now, you know, those dikes. Every year they bring out the same dikes tractors.
Yeah.
Remind them, you know how they have to get a license from New Holland and Hayes and all that?
Yeah.
They get a license from Fleming to Major, likes it in high spec. They make a real good game.
Oh, they would. Definitely, because, like, fair enough, the old Zetters, fair enough. You do see a Zetter around Ireland. The Stayer, you don't really, you'll see them, but not as common. New Holland, I think, you know, were a very nice brand to bring into the game. You know, now they've had them in the last game as well. Massey, sorry, go on, yeah?
They bring out the
Yeah.
ones actually bring out the new ones and you don't see.
Yeah. Well, no, a T6 you will see. That T7, yeah, but T7 you barely see them tall like. The 8340, I've seen plenty of them now, and I very like that a lot like. The T5s you do see them around. That Case Agriculture, the 1455 XL, yeah, it's here and there you'll see that tractor now. You won't really see that much now.
You see the smaller ones, like the 956 and the 856.
Yeah,
Good luck.
that's a big bastard like. The Semi Forterra, now you'd see them a small bit now. The same or Semi, whatever you can call them. I like the T-Series Valtra, that's a nice one. Because basically, and I like how you can change the rims to make it a small bit like the Grassmans. You know. But in a way, I want them to definitely do is, say like, do you know on GTA now, like, because if GTA can do it, they can do it. You know, to have a little garage where you can say, here, I need to do certain things with here. I want to put a kind of a sticker on the front saying Grassman, or have a number plate done for it, like, you know, because it is possible to do it.
You'll be on tomorrow.
I say so, yeah. Oh, yeah, also too bad. Right, well, I'm not gonna be on too late. It was like I have to be up for work in the morning at 6 o'clock, like so. Yeah, so I said Pat has to be up early enough anyway not tomorrow, on Monday. Tomorrow, yeah. And then I'll say Monday, he'll be pit Monday off fun. Yeah. At the end of the week, like say say it's Friday to Saturday, is it? Oh, great. Because that means if it's very bad, that means my work's gonna be called off as well. Because they can fuck off because I'm working in the piss and rain. I don't care if we're at tear, we're still gonna get fucking soaked. Like, it's not too bad when it's raining sometimes, because when you're near tear, you'll fucking dry up in no time. But fuck me if it's pissing out. So we can't though, because the steam will be coming up like a rotten bastard. And definitely if you're working on main roads, that's when you'll say no. Because you'll have to cancel it then, like. So if so, it'll be just kind of starting Wednesday evening.
I think it's Wednesday morning.
Right. Well, that's Wednesday. Yeah, that's the saying now. No, them cunts do. No, I can't trust them cunts because they're usually wrong. Yeah, the bastards. Because then, are you working hard, yeah? Are you work? Oh, that's too good. That's too good. I don't think so much more, sure. Yeah, so we'll go after tomorrow then, best silage. Which map do you play on now? I'll turn tomorrow on, too bad. Right, sound to offset. Good. Da, da, da.